I still can't believe Steven Universe came out over 10 years ago. I was an intern at Cartoon Network at the time, and I just remember all the buzz around it when it first dropped. It's such an iconic show for a lot of people, so I thought it would be cool to take a look at how an iconic scene from that show was made. So Joe Johnson, a lead artist on the show, broke down how this balcony-side musical number came together. In a Tumblr post, he wrote, "For Pearl's song, It's Over, Isn't It?, the scene is about Pearl accepting a loss. They started out with an outline for the scene. In it, basically the writers describe what the scene is going to be. I'm going to leave a link to the Tumblr post so you can check it out in further detail there. But this outline is then given to the storyboard artist to bring it to life. He said, when we started storyboarding the episode, all of the rough demos of the songs were recorded so that we had an idea of the amount of time we had between each song. Rebecca remembered a part from the 1982 movie, Victor Victoria, starring Julie Andrews, that she wanted to use as reference for the feeling of the scene. Here's a scene from Victor Victoria, and here's a scene from Steven Universe. Do you notice how they're kind of similar? Johnson said, right away, we latched onto the spinning 360 camera move. I love the energy and the focus it gave to the character, and I immediately roughed out the version with Pearl. I built the rest of the scene onward. I brought back motifs like her sword skills and her dance style to help evoke the past events of the series. I tried to give as much time as I could to each shot and make her acting as expressive as possible. At the end, I added a pause for when she throws the rose into the air. It felt like a good spot for things to crescendo and ring out. From there, he cleaned up the storyboards, and that was pretty straightforward. The scene didn't change that much except for some tweaking for her acting here and there. Joe Johnston was super proud of how the scene turned out and gave major props to Nick DeMaio, the animation director, Sunman Animation in Korea, where they actually drew the entire episode by hand. It's really cool getting a behind-the-scenes breakdown of how a Steven Universe scene comes together. One of the main lessons I learned from this is how to use inspiration and reference. Professionals are always using reference, and I think a lot of amateur and non-professional artists think it's cheating, but it's not. They were inspired by this really awesome scene and used some elements of it to make their scene really awesome too. So that's all the time I have for today. What is your favorite episode and moment of Steven Universe? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more quick doses of animation inspiration, check out these videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.